Staples Center. I'm Ed Cohen with Jay Williams. Jay, the stars always come out to see greatness.
And I love this city. From the bright lights of Hollywood to the bright lights on the hardwood. Who is going to be the star tonight?
It is showtime. Let's do this. Bad pass there. Clippers have it to Leonard. Beyond the arc for three. And that's the start they wanted here on the road.
Execution is everything. I love the sharpness and precision they came out with in that first possession.
Beverly to Leonard. Nice pace. Sets it up and slams it down.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice finish. It's all business.
To Kyle Kuzma. Down low boogie. Scores from the post.
Woo, did you see that? Eyes to the rim, and the rest was all net.
Beverly into the front court. Leads three. To Leonard. Lets it fly from long range.
That reach was just about a second off. He got his hand in there a little bit quicker. That would have been a steal.
Just enough imbalance. Kawhi Leonard is going to get a chance at three here. A career 84% free throw shooter. And he hits the second. And he hits all three free throws. To Danny Green. And the finish at the rim.
Hey, look. Pretty dudes can mix it up once in a while, too, I guess.
To Leonard.
Number 14, Danny Green.
Lets it fly from beyond the arc.
To number 0, Kyle Kuzma. That's his second.
Kawhi Leonard is going to get three shots here. Hasn't missed yet. Knocks down the first. Second and three. Got it. Perfect from the line. It's all three of them. To Caldwell Pope. They'll get it down to Davis. 3-second violation.
No basket.
To Paul George. Going to launch beyond the arc. And Paul George nails it from downtown.
I hope everyone here knows the golden rule. Guys, remember, sharing is caring.
Davis to Caldwell Pope. Here's a chance from long range. Good sign that time, Jay, as they go down. But now let's see if they can get a stop on the other end.
If you're looking at this game like you're looking at your week, it's the first quarter, which means that it's Monday. It's early. Just because you had a bad Monday doesn't mean you can't have a great Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday.
Were you the kind of person who always had that case of the Mondays?
No, it's always Friday, my friend.
That's the way to do it. And too much contact.
He took a chance. That's the right call.
Paul George. That's his first personal foul. Team foul number 1.
To Danny Green. Fires the three. They'll take it from downtown. Let's see, Jay, if that wakes them up.
Yeah, that was a big-time three, but the most important possession is now, the one you're currently in. Don't focus on the next play, but focus on the present.
To number 1, Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. That's
Kawhi Leonard is going to get a chance at three here. He's perfect from the line so far. And he connects on the first free throw. It's the second. One more coming. And he cashes in at the line. 3 for 3. To Davis. The pass taken away by the Clippers. To Beverly. Leonard.
defensive foul. To number 23, LeBron James. That's his first.
Kawhi Leonard is going to get three shots here. Hasn't missed yet. First one, count it. Second and three is good. It's all three free throws.
Good shot.
And number
Bad pass there. Clippers have it. George. Gets it in the right corner. To George. Has a look. Paul George, 2 for 2. That's what you want. Jay, when you break down Paul George, where is he at his best?
He needs to be engaged. He needs to have the ball in his hands. He needs to be needed. And that's the biggest thing for Paul George. When he's the guy offensively and he makes those clutch shots, it re-engages him defensively. And that drives him to be the best version of Paul George there is.
George, he made his first effort, but not that time. To Davis. And watch him do the rest. Slam dunk.
The pass was really good, but what I love most about the play, Ed, was that every player that ran in transition had active hands, which means they were active targets. They provided a target for the player to deliver the pass. That's how you work together as teammates.
From the outside, no good.
You see, Ed, this is what the refs need to start calling. The defender hit the shooter right around the waist, which made him lunge into a shot and took away all of his concentration for it.
George, he was all over him.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
To Paul George. He was hacked. They let it go.
You see, this is something that everybody has, but some people choose to use it or not. I'm glad you choose to use effort on getting around those screens.
To Leonard.
The assist from number 3, Anthony Davis.
Kawhi Leonard. Looking good. 4 for 5.
They're going to have to find answers defensively and quickly because he's carving them up in the first quarter.
Now the Lakers are going to call a timeout as they'll go over some tactics now in this first quarter of play. Looks like some substitutions are coming on in. LBJ has it. To Davis. Good look that time, but off the mark.
It's because he took his eye off his target, Ed. As an offensive player, you have to glare at where the defender's coming to, but quickly redirect yourself to your actual target. He was more consumed with the defender than he was the actual rim.
To Davis. Caldwell Pope. Fires the three. They'll take it from downtown. Let's see, Jay, if that wakes them up.
Yeah, that was a big-time three, but the most important possession is now, the one you're currently in. Don't focus on the next play, but focus on the present.
Here comes the screen. And the reward, he's going to the line.
Ed, the reality is that good jump shooters know how to get those calls. Overall, though, there's less flopping in the game, which is great. But there's something uncanny about certain players' abilities to get those calls on a regular basis.
Good bounce back. Hits the second. It's a 1 of 2 trip. Well, this could be a sign of things to come. He's 3 of 4 from downtown to start the game.
And the dangerous thing for the defensive team, he has fresh legs. That was great lift on that jump shot.
1 quarter down. The Clippers are out in front. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. Leonard, he continues to shoot it well from beyond the arc. That's 4 threes now in this first half.
Yeah, and confidence comes from discipline and training. You can tell that kid's been putting in the time in the gym.
Not going, and a putback.
He's a relentless scorer. It doesn't matter if you stop him once. He's going to keep coming at you time and time again.
Leonard. To George. Kentavious Caldwell Pope able to recover with the block. Nothing going here on that drive. George.
To number 15, DeMarcus Cousins. That's his first personal foul.
Paul George is going to get a chance at 3 here. A career 84% free throw shooter. First one goes down. Knocks down the second free throw. 3 for 3. Nice. It's James controlling the offense. Cousins to Caldwell Pope. Probing the defense, and they call it.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
That's his first personal foul. Team foul number 1.
Clippers have got it.
That's called game plan execution to perfection. Every possession on the road is critical.
Beverly to Leonard. For 3. That's off the side of the rim, short. And stuffs it home.
We call that get your money and put it in the bank.
George in a matchup with Boogie. From long range. And he's fouled. Good play by the shooter.
You know what? That's an even better play by the defender. I like the foul there. Send a message. Nothing easy.
He's going to have to earn it now. First free throw is good. Second one's no good. One more coming.
Anthony Davis. Subbing in for the Clippers. Number
Lakers ball to Davis. From the painted area, won't go down.
And you hate to say this, but this is the reality of the matter. Sometimes it takes guys a little while to warm up into the game. Seems like they finally found their rhythm in the second quarter.
James into the front court. Down a bundle. The pass taken away by the Clippers.
When you're outmatched talent-wise, you cannot get outworked. Get that ball back.
For 3. Danny Green can't get that one to go. Defense all over him. George. Paul George is going to get 3 shots here. He's been steady, 83% at the line. And hits the first free throw. And he hits the second. Knocks down all 3 at the line. Bad pass there. Clippers have it. Leonard. Slams it down. That has to feel deflating for the other side.
They've really came out and made a statement so far in this first half. Another powerful dunk, but another easy dunk. When are we going to see some defense?
space is limited, so you must act soon.
Knocked loose. Clippers have it. Leonard to Beverly. Missed it. Almost a foul. They let it go.
Yo, big kudos to the defender. It seems like the mere presence of him in the paint.
The crossover gets inside and the slam dunk.
I see the easy dunk, but what I don't see is energy. Scream, do something. Get yourself emotionally involved in the game.
To Leonard. Beyond the arc for 3. No good. That's great defense.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
To Paul George. Lets it fly from long range. Paul George can't get that one to go. Defense all over him. To Davis. Ah, the monster stuff. Jay, you know the deal. Keep the touches coming inside.
As long as that defense continues to give you high percentage shots, you better take that every time.
Timeout called here by the Clippers as they'll talk things over here in the second quarter. Coach has seen enough. He wants some changes. New personnel onto the floor. It's the Clippers with the possession now. Kawhi Leonard. Jumper's good.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
He continues to light it up from downtown. 5 threes now in this first half.
Yeah, and what's shocking, Ed, is that he's gotten so many open looks. Look, stay down in the stance, stay disciplined, stop losing him, stay attached to his hip, and force him to put the ball on the ground off those curls and finish over your bigs.
Cousins to Danny Green. Off the mark. A shot, no good by Green. Beverly into the front court. His guys hold a commanding lead. Leonard to George. Trying to cash in. Knocks it down from mid-range.
And last year, it seemed like PG really had a difficult time finding that next-level elite PG. No doubt about it, this year, he needs to be playoff P all day, every day.
To Paul George. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. That's how you defend. Kyle Kuzma. Oh, good offense beating good defense.
For average shooters, that's not a great shot. But for a great shooter, that's a good look.
Deep three at the buzzer. A very one-sided first half of basketball as we are at halftime. Let's get you to Orlando, where we say hello to Jalen Rose in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Jalen. First half, very one-sided. What will the second half bring? We'll find out as we're underway. Strong finish for Paul George.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat five, but we're watching one man carry 4 other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
And a throwdown.
Man, they are just continuing to pour it on, but the one thing we know about in this league, you have to make sure that you continue to play with energy because leads can evaporate quickly.
Davis to Cousins. Davis. Beverly into the front court. His guys lead here early stages, third quarter. My goodness, did you see that, Jay?
That's nasty. Don't, just disrespectful.
Calls out of bounds. Last touch by Kyle Kuzma.
Shoot that, boy.
Leonard. Well, the hot shooting night continues. That's his 6th three-pointer of this game.
And you got to give him a lot of love. He's been knocking down shot after shot. But what is the defense thinking? Do you want to play in this game? It's probably time you start buckling down.
Kyle Kuzma cleans it up. Nice follow-up on the dunk there. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters. But when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
Shot from the lane won't go. Kuzma to James. Caldwell Pope. Off the mark. No good. Leonard. He's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time to Kyle Kuzma. And he's fouled, and he earns a trip to the line.
Okay, now we're on the home stretch, and you got a big lead. Don't let your opponent back in this game by giving up extra possessions.
Kyle Kuzma, couple of free throws on the way. A career 70% free throw shooter. Off the mark on the first free throw. And he's able to hit the second after missing that first one. To George. Going to launch beyond the arc. Misfires. It's no good. To Davis. Knocked loose. Clippers have got it. Oh, emphatic slam.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
Beverly to Leonard, kicks it around the perimeter. Oh, whistle.
He took a chance. That's the right call.
We have both squads set to make some moves right now. George buries the three. He's too good to leave that open.
I know he's a volume shooter. I know defensively at times you have to take your lumps. Might be time to adjust the scouting report, though. Start denying him the ball.
Doesn't have the touch. No good. To Paul George. Here's a chance from long range. Trying for a 30-point night, but it's no good. Davis to Cousins. And the finish. Slam dunk. Here on their home floor, they're chipping away.
I mean, does this crowd have a pulse? Are they even alive? Sometimes when you make a play like that, your crowd needs to get you back in this ball game.
Can't connect from inside. To Leonard. Williams cleans it up. That is great vision to set it up. LeBron James. He's 3 of 5, 60% shooting from the field.
This offseason, I heard so many voices, even that of the great Shaquille O'Neal, talking about how LBJ needed to cement his own legacy. Well, for LeBron, it's not about chasing external accolades. It's about hunting your own legacy, and that's to be the greatest of all time.
Buries it on the catch and shoot.
They're shooting the ball well, but let me tell you why. They're already ready to shoot before they even catch the ball. Look at their hands. Their hands are ready, providing a target. So when they catch that ball, they go right into their shot. We call that being shot ready.
A big finish at the rim.
If you didn't dunk that, then we would have to talk about it.
Fires the three. Smothering D.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
Leonard. Add another one to his total. That's now 7 threes for the ball game.
And the ball is finding him wherever he goes on the court. Man, that boy, he the best.
Cousins to Davis. And that's going to get out of bounds. Off a Laker. Changes coming from both sides right now.
Subbing in for the Los Angeles Lakers, number 7, JaVale McGee.
George, well defended. Slams it down.
And when you get your prescription, you take your medicine and you call it a day.
Number 10, Jared Dudley.
Fakes, drives to the rim, and scores. Desperation shot here from half court. Third quarter comes to an end. It's been all Clippers so far. It'll be Lakers ball as we begin the fourth quarter, and they've really had very little go right for them on either end of the floor.
Remember that old line, your attitude determines your altitude? Well, when you see dejected faces on the sideline, that poor body language gave you an impression that they had no chance to win this game.
They work it down to Cousins. Montrezl Harrell rejects it.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Fires the three. And it's Harrell who comes away with the rebound.
And you knew this game had a chance to get out of hand pretty quickly because of the communication. When these guys stepped on the court, Ed, they were yapping back and forth to each other. And that guy, out there looking like the Kimbe Mutombo.
Took it right to him, and the defender was ready. And they called a foul. Felt the breeze there, Jay.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
James to Cousins. with a drop step. LeBron James. He's now 4 for 6.
Ed, I have so much admiration for guys that continue to hunt their shot. They're playing the second half like it was the first 5 minutes of the ball game. Those natural-born leaders are guys that will consistently lead your team to the promised land.
JaVale McGee to Cousins. McGee powers it through.
Oh, man, you're not supposed to be able to do that with that size, but in today's game, dexterity and mobility are off the charts for bigs.
The pass taken away by the Lakers.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
And finishes strong.
It's not every day that you see a 6'9", 265-pound freight train coming down the lane. You probably want to step out of the way.
Leonard, deep left corner. To Leonard. For 3. He engulfed him that time. Out of bounds the call. Last touch by JaVale McGee. Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor.
Subbing in for the Lakers, number 3, Anthony Davis.
Beverly into the front court. His guys holding the big lead. George. Shot off the mark. Good defense. Across the timeline comes James. He'll run the offense. Danny Green, defended by Harkless. To the rim, lays it up and in.
Man, that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
Turns and slams it down. At this point, they're twisting in the wind.
Were you looking for a response from me? Because I don't really know what else there is to even say. I mean, is this even a game? I mean, we should just start packing up and getting ready to go right now.
Leonard to Beverly. Nothing going here on that drive. Leonard. Tough shot. Well defended.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Davis, baseline drive to Danny Green. And the rebound taken down by the Clippers. To George. LeBron James pins it.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
And flushes it down. No stopping AD here.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice finish. It's all business.
Leonard to Harkless from long range. I don't know, Jay. They have a big lead. This game is just about over. You might not make many friends on the other side with that 3.
Oh, I don't want to hear that generic coaching speak about dwindle down the shot clock, use the clock is your friend. No, if you have a chance to beat them by 50, beat them by 50. If you want to beat them by 100, keep shooting more threes.
Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor. 4-3. Now that's a contest.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Danny Green goes to the right side.
He sent that one to the third row.
He was locked in. That was impressive. Here comes the screen. To Kyle Kuzma. Beyond the arc for 3. Where's the chatter? No one was even close to him.
I know there are refs on the court all the time, but it doesn't mean they can see every play. Maybe defensively, grab his jersey, step on his toe, do something to kind of change up his pace.
Davis. Knocked loose. Clippers have it.
You better get back on D. This thing is not over.
To Kyle Kuzma. Lets it fly from long range. No issues for Kuzma. Hand in his face. He drills it.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
From the painted area, won't go down. Has a chance. Off the mark. He's made those before, but that was well defended.
And this is where you know you have the offense right where you want them. Every possession, all you see them doing is complaining to the ref, complaining to each other. You're making the game uncomfortable. That's the mark of a good defense.
It's the Clippers who come away with the victory as they win this one handily. For Jay Williams and all our crew, I'm Ed Cohen saying so long for now.